Hey, what's up guys? It's Donnie. The Fukumura Mizu era is officially over. We are in a new era, so I'm here to share my opinion on the current roster of Morning Musume members. I will also share my opinion on Morning Musume as a collective in the end. There's no need for me to ramble, so let's begin. Let's start with the junior members and work our way towards the senior members. Ako is one of my favorites in the group right now. After watching the PV for Wake Up Call, I officially declared myself as an Ako stan. Ako is giving so much natural spunk and energy that Morning Musume desperately needs. I remember being iffy about her when she joined earlier this year, but seeing her confidently dance in front of a group of women she doesn't know won me over. It showed me that she has a lot of confidence and was truly happy to win the audition. I'm sure someone watching is like, Donnie, how is someone dancing showing they have confidence? Listen, go do a whole dance routine in front of 13 people you don't know and tell me how you feel afterwards, okay? I may sound a little dramatic, but it takes guts to do that. I honestly feel management won't utilize Ako's deep voice during her tenure, but hey, that could change. You never know what could happen. I feel her role will mainly be as a visual member. Like, she'll be the one in front for dances and service looks in the solo shots. I hope she has a lengthy tenure too. You guys know the Red Morning Musume members don't stay long. So, for Haruka, when she first joined, I was always saying things like, oh, she gives me main character energy, stuff like that. Well, now she's giving me supporting character. Listen, I like Haruka and I'm rooting for her, but ma'am, sweetie, it's been like 7 months. She always looks so bored and disinterested when she's with the group. I find it funny sometimes, but in the latest single, she was giving me no energy in the music videos. Like, girl. I have a personal theory that maybe she auditioned for the wrong group or something. Like maybe she thought she was auditioning for Juice or something. I don't know. But I need Haruka to give me that main character energy again. I know she has it in her too, the way she told Mizuki in the seniors to call her Haru-san. Like, ooh. I like Haruka, I really do. I just wish she'd feel more comfortable in the group. Maybe she needs coffee or an energy drink or something. I don't know, but I like her, but she needs to give me something. Give me that main character girl again, not supporting character. I've made a few comments about this before, but when Sakurai Rio joined the group, I was not enthused at all. I feel the anticipation of the 16th generation was super high, and there were a lot of Kenshusei members that fans were expecting to join Morning Musume. So when there was only one audition winner in Sakurai Rio, I was disappointed and I wasn't really impressed with her audition footage and her performance in the 2022 fall concert tour. Well, 1 year later, and Rio is on the cusp of becoming one of my favorites. She has improved so much. I've always said Rio probably has the best composure in Morning Musume. She reminds me of Mitsui Aika in that regard. She's so cool, calm, and collected. I love and respect that. Vocally, I don't think she sings that well, but she has so many other qualities that her vocals don't really matter to me. Her visuals are stunning as well. I'm very proud of her, and I look forward to seeing more of her tenure. Yamazaki Mei is my #1 favorite in Morning Musume right now. If you ask me who's my favorite member, it's Yamazaki Mei. Panda-san power all the way. She exudes so much confidence and natural charisma. That's the kind of idol that I'm drawn to. I love confidence. I remember when Mei first joined the group, and she was just so confident when introducing herself, opposed to Kitagawa Rio and Homare, who looked like they were about to have a panic attack. I love her voice too. I feel she has one of the most distinct voices in Morning Musume right now. Her voice is just full of flavor and she's consistently improving her vocals. Mei is clearly going to be a lead vocalist when the seniors graduate, so I hope management takes their time nurturing her and preparing her for the lead spot. Mei's young, so there is absolutely no rush to push her to the front. I'm enjoying seeing her organic, slow growth to the top. I'm telling y'all, Yamazaki Mei, she is the next best thing. I'm not going to lie, I've been neglecting poor Homare. She is someone that I never really paid attention to or just fully supported. I'm sort of indifferent towards her, and it's not her fault. You know, when the 15th generation debuted, management seemed to put their resources into Kitagawa Rio and Mei and left poor Homare behind. But it feels like Homare is finally catching up. You know, I feel Homare is definitely becoming a dark horse. I feel she's going to rise up and really surprise us all, kind of like how Kame Eri did in the Platinum era. As for now, I like Homare, but for me, she's just missing something, and I don't know what it is, but I just need management to give her a little push, and I think we may discover how awesome she can really be.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Okay, so for Kitagawa Rio, I'm just going to be completely honest and say she is probably my least favorite member in Morning Musume right now, and it's nothing personal towards her. There's just a big disconnect between us, and I promise I've been trying for the last 4 years to see what everyone else sees in her, but she's just not clicking with me. I just feel Rio is underdeveloped. Management has been obvious in letting us know that she will be the new lead once the seniors graduate. That's fine. But for me, you need to convince me that she's lead material because I'm not seeing it. When I see Rio, I see an idol with a standard, stable voice, and that's it. Look, it's Morning Musume. The bar is already low for vocals, but I feel Rio has an average voice. It can be heard in Anger Me or even Tsubaki Factory. And when it comes to her performing, this is where I feel she's underdeveloped, because I'm not believing Rio when she performs. When I see Rio perform on stage, I see someone who performs like she's still in rehearsal. Like she's trying really hard to imitate what she believes is cool to the fans. Does that make sense? Just for me, and remember, I'm only speaking for myself. It just comes across very forced and unnatural, and I see right through it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Y'all tell me. I will say this though, I feel she's very ambitious and very eager to further her career in entertainment. I respect that, and I'm rooting for her in that regard. Just as an ace, I'm not seeing it. I feel management needs to slow down and take their time developing her, because what I'm afraid of happening is the fans turning on her, and I don't want to see that. Sweet, sweet Reina. I like Reina. I just feel like since the pandemic, she's like mentally checked out of Morning Musume. Like her body is in the group, but her heart isn't. I don't know. Reina to me appears as if she's just going with the flow now, and it's kind of disappointing to see because I remember her being so smiley and energetic her first few years. On a more positive note, I adore Reina's voice. She isn't the best vocalist, but she isn't the worst. I feel her voice gives nice flavor to Morning Musume's music. I love how her voice is being utilized more too. I need management to keep pushing her, because I feel Reina is proving to be a reliable member in the vocals department, and just, you know, as a present. So yeah, I like Reina. I want to see more of her. I feel Akane is super underrated, and she's really improved since 2020. She's improved vocally and visually. And I feel people, they sleep on Akane's visuals. She gives us some really nice visuals sometimes. I don't understand why she's so unpopular with native fans. I personally feel it's a little irrational, but I hope that changes when the senior members graduate. I don't know how true this is, but I heard through the grapevine that Akane wishes to graduate when she's 24. If that's the case, then that has her graduation set for 2026. I hope that isn't true, because I feel she has the most longevity of the 12th generation. I'll make a bold statement and say I'd like to see Akane as leader one day. I don't know about you guys, but I like Akane. She's cool to me. Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Morning Musume, what do y'all know about that? Maria Makino, okay, anyway, sorry. Makino Maria, the undisputed visual queen of Morning Musume right now. Maria is serving us looks like hot pancakes with maple syrup. I'm not lying, y'all. Maria is beyond stunning. I don't mean to sound shallow, but look at her. She is gorgeous. I can appreciate a beauty type idol. Vocally, Maria isn't the best. Now, I don't think she's a terrible singer, but she works with what she has, and quite frankly, I like it. But we got to stay on topic. For Maria, her focus points are her visuals and dance. We got to disregard her vocals. To be honest, and feel free to disagree with me, but if I was managing Morning Musume, I'd center the group around Maria. Listen, I'm full of hot takes today. Maria is that girl, I'm trying to tell y'all. Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Maria Makino, Morning Musume, I've been bragging a lot on Nonaka Miki lately. She's one of my favorites in the group right now, but I'm going to make a bold statement and say I feel she has proven to be one of the best additions to Morning Musume since Oda Sakura. I'm being so serious. Miki has consistently improved since she debuted in 2014. When you think Miki has reached her ceiling, she breaks it and continues to rise higher and higher and higher. I feel she's really broken out of her shell since the pandemic and comfortably showcases her versatility. I feel she perfectly showcases her cool side, her beauty side, her smart side, her tough side, etc. Honestly, I feel Miki is ready for the leadership position, and if I were in charge, Morning Musume 2-4 would be completely centered around Miki with Makino Maria at her side. Yep, I said it. Alright, I'm gonna breeze through Sakura, Ayumi, and Erina. All three have been in Morning Musume for over a decade. We know them, we know what they bring to the group. There's really nothing to talk about. Oda Sakura, I like Sakura. She's one of my favorite members, but I'm going to be honest and say she's been falling in my personal ranking. At this point, I'm more excited for the 12th generation and beyond now. I can't help but notice her presence in singles is slowly lessening. It's a good thing in my opinion. I think it's time for the newer generations to take lead in the music. I have no complaints on the dance machine, Miss Ashita Ayumi. I love Ayumi's presence in the group. I hope she does obtain leadership and has a fair tenure because I feel she mellows things out in the group. I like her gentle hands approach towards the newer generations. I respect it. She reminds me of Takahashi Ai in that regard. And for Erina, I just want her to have her moment. At this point, it's quality over quantity. She has 13 years in Morning Musume and has absolutely nothing to show for it. I feel 2024 should be her year to shine, especially with it likely being her last. I'm rooting for Erina. This is her era. Make the most out of it and have your moment. I'll support you, girl. Alright, let's talk about Morning Musume in general. I'm going to start by saying I did not enjoy Morning Musume 2-3. I haven't enjoyed Morning Musume since Sato Masaki graduated in 2021, to be honest. We're in a stagnant, transitional period, and I need to see stability in Morning Musume again. Earlier this year, I openly said I feel Morning Musume does not sound good collectively. I need to retract that statement. Their latest single changed my view. It isn't that they don't sound good together, I feel it's more so the type of music they sing. To me, Morning Musume sounded so good in Sugoi Fever. I personally feel Morning Musume needs to let the EDM genre rest for a minute and try different genres of music that complement their voices. I feel EDM doesn't do that anymore. I'm excited for Morning Musume 2-4. With Mizuki graduated, we're going to see a totally different Morning Musume. I'm looking forward to seeing how line distributions change, the music they will sing, and placements in the group. I also look forward to seeing how 17th generation grow and further assimilate into the group. I want to go back and discuss how I didn't enjoy Morning Musume this year. Morning Musume, to me, is missing something. I feel Morning Musume needs an it girl. And I understand it's too early to talk about a potential 18th generation, but I feel Morning Musume desperately needs a new member or members that will shake the table and make some noise. I want to see a member that will cause the other members to step their game up. A member that has the perfect amount of swagger, flair, vocal prowess, whatever to elevate Morning Musume. For me, speaking for myself, not in general, while I love the 17th generation, their addition to the group is underwhelming. I'll loop 16th generation in this too. I appreciate the newbies, but they're too unskilled and need years to develop into competent idols. I'm in a dilemma with myself when I say that, because I feel it's a good thing 16th and 17th generation are rookies, because now 12th generation won't have to compete with their juniors when they eventually take complete lead of the group. Then on the other hand, me being selfish, I'd love to see at least one junior member come into the group already sharpened and elevates Morning Musume. But knowing how management operates, they'll likely overpush that member and neglect the others. I don't know, I just feel everyone new coming into Morning Musume can't be unpolished, unskilled, and just a regular girl. I feel we need someone already locked, loaded, and ready to roll, like Takahashi Ai, Fujimoto Miki, or Sayashi Riho. I'm sure someone watching right now is saying, well, Donnie, you just described Kitagawa Rio. I'm sorry, but Rio feels like an industry plant. This whole next generation ace narrative is blatant propaganda and feels very contrived, and I'm not falling for it. I'm sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, Morning Musume needs an it girl. I feel the last one we had was honestly Sato Masaki, whether you like her or not. Masaki was eating the girls up. She was that wild card member. I feel Miki and Maria have the potential to fill that role if management really wanted, but truthfully and selfishly, I really would have loved to see Kawashima Mifu and or Goto Hana join Morning Musume, but I understand why they didn't join. Plus, not joining Morning Musume may have been the best thing for their careers. But again, that selfish side of me is coming out. Mifu and Hana would have been those it girls for Morning Musume. They would have easily overshadowed everyone in Morning Musume. Look, I'm starting to ramble, because that's a whole nother topic. I mean, overall, I'm excited to see what Morning Musume 2-4 will be. I'm hoping I enjoy the upcoming years more than the last two, so I'm wishing Morning Musume the best. So, what are your thoughts on Morning Musume this year? Are you excited for Morning Musume 2-4? What are your expectations for Morning Musume 2-4? Who do you believe is next to graduate? Let's talk about it. Thank you guys for watching.